Good evening, all. Canadian East Coast admin crew. Ken here in the living room. Don't mind the mess, guys. It's been a rough week hunting. We've been hunting moose all for the past 2 weeks, so we just coming in and dropping the gear and relaxing, taking a shower, eating some supper. But tonight we're going to do this review on some Cherry Mac caviar, a new product over at Pops Cannabis. Decent price, $40 a gram. Beehive. Mac and cheese caviar. So we're gonna do a tester and a review. Oh wow! Does that ever smell party? Party. I don't know if you can get a good view of this. Get up here. Oh, the camera's not good at this. But if you see that, it is very, very nice. $40 a gram over at 71A Interprovincial Boulevard in Listigouche, Quebec. Yes, sir. And we got ourselves a new gaming chair. Since the last time we did a video, we picked ourselves up a Killaby 450-pound capacity chair for our gaming, massage, back massage, head cushion, total relaxation, leg rest, $239. Worth every penny. No more sore backs from playing the game. No more sore necks. Great, great product. Killaby. Very, very good product. Very good product. Comfortable, very comfortable. Seats well for a big person. I'm talking like a big, average size grown man, 260, 270 pounds. It fits comfortably. It's a very comfortable chair. And worth every cent compared to what you would buy at a local home, you know what I mean, Canadian Tire or Wally World. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing fine, and I hope you're all supporting, your local people that are on strike right now and they're locked out because of this these restrictions that's going on for everybody. It's not nice, when you start taking people's rights away and choices away to make free choices about their own livelihood and their own health. And, when you start taking people's choice away for, you know what I mean? Freedom of speech, it's starting to get to be a pretty crappy country we're living in, I'm 58 years old, and Canada used to be a great, fun country. And now they took away our Jesus in school. We can't pray in school no more. They're taking away all our rights. They're trying to take away all our guns. They're trying to stop us all from hunting and fishing. It's like just crazy. And have you been to the supermarket lately? $31 for a roast of beef. $31 for one 3-pound roast, 4-pound. I'd say maybe. And by the time you're done cooking it, it might feed 2 people because it's so pumped full of water and additives. It's not fun. But hey, I guess that's the way we gotta live now. Because everybody voted liberals back in. And now they're even going to make it harder with the GOP 2.0 Climate Control Center. People are in for a big surprise. I'm done with the politics, so I'm here to do a review on some great caviar from Pops Cannabis over 71A Provincial Boulevard. So we're going to do a nice little dab so we can taste it and test it. and give you a nice review because I haven't smoked nothing all night. So we're nice and clean. Had a nice shower, so we're gonna do this up. We're using the Papa ZP with the chillaxer and the nail. We put the baby to rest for a little bit. We still have it. We still use it, of course. It's our ZP. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's a nice little, just a nice little bite. Not too much of a bite. And Skyla had a big day too. She was hunting with Papa, and she's a little burnt out now, so she is having a rest and a sleep because she just has so much excitement when she goes in the woods with me. Oh, mind you, I don't use her for hunting. She sits in the trunk. And she's my best friend, I guess. They, well, you know what I mean. She's very good, and I calm her anxiety, and she calms my anxiety. So we kind of work good together. She's kind of like a service dog for me, and I'm kind of like a service master for her. So we work pretty good together. And she's a beautiful dog, and I'm so glad that we rescued her. We did rescue her. Like I don't care. Like it was a year and a half after we really wanted to take her, but it doesn't matter. We got her, and she turned out to be a beautiful, beautiful dog. I'm so proud. It's like, so proud of her. It's like, just, the thing about it is, you'd have to meet her to understand how great of a dog she is. Like, I've met pit bulls that are very aggressive and very dangerous. And I've met pit bulls that are calm, cool, and collected. And I met pit bulls that are calm, cool, and collective and very dangerous. But I have not seen the danger in her yet. Like I work with her, I train her, and you know what I mean. Like she reacts to every command. She understands. You know what I mean. But when she's told to break, she breaks. You know what I mean. She doesn't continue to be aggressive or anything like that. She calms right down. Right, she's right back to baby. So like like, I think it's all just in the owners, just in the what I mean, how you bring them up. Because like we've had her for almost 2 years now. Oh yeah, I think that'll be 2 years now. And like she's just the best. I couldn't ask for a better dog. And I've had a few. We just lost two that we had for one we had for 15 years, the other one we had for a little over 16 years, and you know what I mean. Just before we got her, and like they were great dogs, but like she is a great dog. She is a very, very great dog. She doesn't destroy nothing. She doesn't. She's got toys that we've got her from the first day that we got her here, and she doesn't. All her babies are babies. They're just babies. She doesn't chew on any shoes or any furniture or anything like that. She has her bones. She loves her moose bones though. That's her favorite. One of her favorite chew toys is moose legs. But hey, it's good for her. It's good for her jaw. It's good for her teeth. Keeps her teeth nice and polished. And my vet hasn't told me anything different that would harm her or hurt her in any way. And every 3 months when I bring her to the vet, she's like, the vet's just amazed at how well she's doing and how, because the vet knows her since she's been a little puppy. So, but so the caviar is not bad for a small little dab that I did. I didn't do a large dab, I just did a small dab so I could taste it. And gotta give it two thumbs up. Gotta give it two thumbs up. The Beehive, the Beehive product. I'll be honest with you. I've tried the shatters. I've only tried the sativa shatters though, because I'm not an indica person. I don't like smoking indicas. I don't like. Just I'm not an indica person. I'm not like the only time I like to relax is now. And now is 7:50 at night. You know what I mean? Uh, this is the time I like to relax. Like all day long, I don't like to smoke something that's gonna, you know what I mean, like make me want to go to bed by it. Like that's not me. So it's like, I smoke only sativa. So, but like the Beehive sativas for sativa smokers that like to have a nice, enjoyable go during the day and be able to work and do whatever you need to do. Um, the Beehive products, the Blue Dream shatter is awesome, awesome, awesome. All their shatters, because if the Blue Dream is as good as it is, all their shatters is quality. You know what I mean? You don't taste no chemicals in them. You just taste the nice, nice taste and flavor of the weed. It's very high. You get a very, very extreme high on it. So it's really good. The caviar is very nice, very clean. You know what I mean? A little bit of a cough, but not dying over a toilet or a garbage pail. So you know what I mean. So it's nice and clean. It's worth, you know what I mean. It's worth the money because it's a good product. Mm, big pop. Mm. The greatest thing in the evening to cool down and relax. And then space pop. I know they're fattening, but I'm 58 years old. If I can't eat what I what I want and enjoy myself, and yes, I have the one step closer T-shirt on in respect to my sister. I lost my sister last week. God rest her soul. It's been a rough week, but uh, I'm happier that she has passed than suffering anymore the way she was. Because when I seen her in May at my mom's funeral, it was very sad. It was very, very, very hurtful. Like to see her, how the cancer had deteriorated her, and, like, but it's that way. Cancer don't have no. It's not racist. It's not prejudice. It don't have no. It don't care if you're 2 days old or if you're 20 years old, if you're 40 years old, if you're 15 years old. They don't care. They don't care. And you know what I mean? Like the treatments and that. It's like, if you've known anybody that went through cancer treatments, like I've had a few people in my family that's died from cancer. I've had friends that died from cancer, and it's not a pretty thing. It's not. It's sad to see somebody that's like 290, you know what I mean, healthy and everything like that go down to, you know what I mean, 65 pounds. It's, you know, it's sad, but it happens. It's all part of life. You know, I'm going to miss my sister, but like, I kind of already said goodbye to her at my mom's funeral because, like, I knew that before Christmas I would be burying her. You know, I never got the chance to see her before she passed, besides at my mom's funeral, because I wanted to remember her that way. I didn't want to remember her sick and where she's suffering any more than what she was suffering in the last day I seen her. And the last day I seen her, she was a lot more happy than what she would have been if I would have seen her then. So I just said, well, that's what I'll do. I'll just remember her that way and that day. And she was happy. When I left, I said goodbye, just like I did with my mom. So I can deal with it and I can live with that because I was able to say goodbye to them in my own way, not have to say goodbye to them while they're suffering. And no, I can't do that. But to change the subject, we'll be back to something that means something. I hope we get some cooler weather. Like, I don't know about this climate change. I know it's something real because it's November 3rd here in Eastern Canada, where I live. And usually on November 3rd in Eastern Canada, I've already cleaned my yard of snow probably about 3 to 5 times. This year, tonight, I think it's about 8 degrees right now. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's roughly about, oh, it's got to be somewhere around that. Oh, sorry. It feels like 7 degrees. So it's really crazy weather. It's so crazy that the white-tailed deer are not even moving. Like this time, this is like deer season up here in Eastern Canada, and it's like there's no deer. And very, very little moose moving. Maybe in the late nights they might be moving, but during the days, you frosty nights, like frosty nights, nice frosty nights, and like everything's white when you wake up in the morning. You gotta scrape the car off, and you know what I mean. And nothing's moving. It's just very, very weird, very crazy. It's just like the forest is so dead. No no birds, no rabbits, no deer moving. Like I said, no moose moving. Uh, like I know there's people getting moose and that, but they're going 3 hours away to Kidgely. So that's a good scoop. It's not bad when you get a diesel truck. Pretty cheap when you get a diesel truck, but when you get a gas truck, it's pretty expensive at $1.50 a liter. uh, got to travel 3 hours there, 3 hours back. Probably 2 hours in the woods. You know, it's like 7 hours of gasoline burn is a lot of money. But it take some cold weather. We need some cold weather and some snow. I know if we get some cold weather and some snow, we'll get some movement. Because right now the big bulls are not moving at all. Even during the hunting season, the French hunting season here in Quebec, I seen one big, like respectable bull coming out. Like the rest were cows and small bulls, like 5-pointers, 6-pointers, 4-pointers. But I've seen some big ones coming from Kidswick. But that's in New Brunswick. And, to go all the way to New Brunswick and go to hunt in New Brunswick is not not feasible for me. So I just stick around here in Quebec and my son and my wife. And we hunt here in Quebec. This right here, well, we're right here and we catch something and we just bring it home and butcher it up. Because, you know what I mean? Why pay somebody to butcher? My wife's a butcher. I'm a butcher. My son can butcher, so it's only cutting meat, packaging it. As long as you got a couple of good vacuum sealers and lots of vacuum seal bags, you can rock and roll pretty quick. Vacuum seal up a moose pretty quick. It's only 450 pounds of meat, 500 pounds of meat. So, you know what I mean? You do a quarter at a time, butcher that all up, you vacuum seal that. 2 people vacuum sealing, one person butchering. You let the butcher get a quarter done, and then you start vacuum sealing, and boom, you go to town. And everybody stays up with everybody. You get 4 quarters done. You get all your ribs done, all your steaks up, and everything like that. Your roast, everything, your hamburger done up, and you got it all packaged and set up for the winter. But I know a lot of people pay butcher to go and do exactly the same thing that they can do. And it's not hard. You just got to pull your moose. And I think do it. It's not a big job. It's all part of the process of really, really living off the land and living, you know what I mean? Taking and doing it the way you should be doing it. Not paying somebody else to butcher your animal and, you know what I mean, cut it all up and package it. You know what I mean? You don't even know what you get. Honestly. You could weigh up a 700-800 pound moose, and then when you get it back, you don't weigh it because it's all packaged. You don't need to weigh it. But he tells you it's that amount. But if you took the time and weighed your meat, you find out that, hey, damn, where'd all my meat go here? Because I had that happen to me. I took a whole moose, 500 pounds, to the butcher. And I quartered it all, got it all ready. And I told him, I said, I want it all in hamburger for my family. There's 500 pounds of meat there. There was no bone. And when I got it back, there was only like 330 pounds of meat hamburger. And wasn't impressed with that. So that was kind of the last time I ever brought a moose to the butcher. Now I just take and do it myself. Like I said, a couple of vacuum sealers, lots of vacuum seal bags. Go and buy some. Go to your local grocery stores, buy some steak trays and some hamburger trays. And, you know what I mean? Get yourself a nice flat tote for your hamburger and just sterilize it. Get your grinder over the top of that. Keep your meat nice and cold. Cut them in strips and add your pork to it. Make up all your hamburger. Package all your hamburger in 2-pound packs, depending on how big your family's are. know what I mean? It's very simple. Very simple. You don't need to pay anybody $1.75, $2 to butcher. No animal. It's, you know what I mean? If you don't know how to do it, Google, how to butcher a moose. Google, how to butcher a deer. Google, how to butcher a bear. You know what I mean? How to butcher an elk. It's all there. They show you all the cuts, how to make all the cuts. It's common sense. You can see all the cuts basically on the animal when you're looking at it. If you have any type of eye for animals, when you look at the quarter, you can see where your steaks come out of, where your roast come out of, where your, you know what I mean, where your top sirloins come out of, you know what I mean? You can see all that right in the meat. You can see the cut. You can see, you can just look at it. You can see, oh, okay, separate that, separate this. That all comes away from the bone. And then you got these nice bones. Like, see that bone on the floor? That's a back leg bone. And there's another one there by the door. That's a front leg bone. And dogs just love them. You boil them for 20 minutes in a big pot, just in water. And then you take them out of there, let them cool down. Your dog is going to love you for it. There's so much nutrition and protein and marrow in those bones, and they're so good for your dog's teeth. Like your dog will just, they'll love you. And another thing about it, it gives your dog so much exercise that your dog does that. And your dog don't, you know what I mean? Your dog will chew on that until it'll pass out with it in its mouth. Because I know I've seen it many a times with a lot of different breeds of dogs. Because I've had a lot of different breeds of dogs over the years, and every one of my dogs have got moose bones, and it's just something that keeps their teeth so nice and healthy and shiny and white and polished all the time. They never tartar up, and the marrow is so good for them. And the thing about it is, you know what I mean? Every moose has 4 legs, so that's 4 good bones. You can, like I did 2 there, and I got 2 more that's already done, and they're in the freezer. So when she's done with these ones, I'll just take the one. These ones will last probably 6 months before she's done with them. And I'll just take these and I'll get rid of the old ones and just let them go. Get rid of them and chew on that for 6 months till fall of the year. So, 1 dab of caviar, and we're 28 minutes into the stream. And yeah, gotta say, 2 thumbs up. Very good, well worth the money. And Pop's got a whole pile of new strands over there. They got a big contest going on. Big contest going on. Oh, PlayStation 5. I gotta get. Oh, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can get. I'm gonna see if I can get my boy to tell me what's all in the contest. Just bear with me, people, please. I want to see. So I just sent my son a text to find out what's all in the prizes. But I know for sure, there's a PlayStation 5. So, and it's for everybody. Everybody. You can go make a purchase. Any purchase you make at Pops Cannabis at 71A Interprovincial Boulevard in Listigers, the Tin Shack on the corner, right on the corner of Boyer's Corner, with all the green signs all around it, that flashing green light. That's Pops Cannabis Dispensary. And that's where you want to go. That's where the PlayStation 5, and there's a few other products that's there. I know there's some Beehive products. I'm not sure if it's the live rosin. They got some live rosin too. I got to do a review on the live rosin probably tomorrow night. But I know they got a PlayStation 5 on that contest. So like anybody's interested in, you know what I mean? Stop over at Pops Dispensary for Cannabis over at 71A Provincial Boulevard in Listigers, and buy yourself something. Your name is they're gonna give you a ticket. Enter your name into the draw, and hey, my grandson had 2 tickets in the box last time. He won. You know, I won one time way back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of other people has won. Like, and like, hey, you know what I mean? If you buy an ounce of weed for $100 and win a PlayStation 5, yes sir, nothing wrong with that. And you know what I mean? There's other products there too. There's like I think it's 3 grams of live rosin or something like that, and a few grams of something else. And so you know what I mean? It's a really good price. So you know what I mean? Like, you don't know who's going to pick the name, and you know it could be you. So head on over to Pops Cannabis and get into that draw, because I know I did today. Because it was like, ooh, yeah, that's worth it for sure. Because PlayStation 5 would probably go to one of the grandkids. The one that does the best. That's where I would give it. It's the one that does the best. Not the one that makes the most or the one that is doing everything for themselves, but the one that's younger and does doing the best. I think that's where it would go, because he would deserve it. He's he's impressed me a lot. So we're gonna try another dab at this caviar. This is so good. I just did a little dab. It's like oh. So we're gonna try another little dab. We're not gonna put big dabs in this stuff. It's pretty cool. I'll be honest with you. And I find anyway, if you want to really enjoy like your diamonds or your caviar, your live rosins, do small dabs. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm an old school smoker, and I smoke lots. And I'll be honest with you, small dabs, they go a lot longer, and you have a more enjoyable buzz, and you're not wasting it, and your product goes a whole lot longer. Because if you do a big blast, like, you know what I mean, a 2.3, or even bigger, you know what I mean, you're not taking it all. You're gonna die and gag. You're gonna, you know what I mean? I don't care if you're 20 years old or if you're 50 years old. You know, if you're doing big dabs, you're huffing and puffing. You know, so try small dabs. Nice hot banger. Like, my banger's set at 975. So, you know what I mean? I got a nice hot tote, but I got a nice big palm. So I got my big ZP, my big ZP with the chillaxer. So, you know what I mean? It's nice and cool. You know, that's why the chillaxer. And It's very good. So here we go. Another dab of caviar mac and cheese. There we go. And as I said, it's not bad. It's not harsh. It's got an awesome taste. You can almost taste mac and cheese. You can almost get it. Almost get it now. But the buzz is nice. The buzz is nice. Two nice little toes. Like I said, it has a little bite, but nothing extreme. Mac and cheese caviar from the Beehive line. Yeah, I call it Beehive, but you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all high. I'm not sure. It looks like a bee to me, so I call it Beehive. So, you know what I mean? So it's me. I call it Beehive. It could be I high, I a high, but I don't know. It looks more Beehive to me. So I say Beehive. Okay. It's the mac and cheese, caviar, $40 a gram over at Pop's Dispensary over at 71A into Provincial Boulevard in Nisgaard. And it's awesome. And they also have some Beehive live rosin for $30 a gram. So check them out. Check them out. They're a great product. They're a great product. And as I said, they have some Beehive shatters too, indicas and sativas. You know what I mean? So it's they're all great products. They're really good products, and they got all kinds of great products over there. All kinds of cannabis, man, cannabis strains like Blue Dream. Okay, I got a bag of Blue Dream for my lady. Oh, she must have stashed it already. So I'm gonna have to go in her stash bag. I don't like going in her stash bag, but because it's her stash bag, I don't like going in her stuff. Is that it? Yeah, that's it there. Yeah. So now this is the Blue Dream. It's like very, very beautiful. And you cannot beat the price on this. This is a hard nugget. I'm squeezing this nugget. I'm squeezing this nugget. It is a solid, solid rock nugget. Okay. And this Blue Dream for one OZ, a Blue Dream. You cannot grow it as cheap as they sell it. Honestly. You can go at Top Cannabis and check them out. It is unbelievable. The prices. The prices for an ounce of cannabis, Blue Dream sativa, is $60. Can you believe that? $60 for a OZ of cannabis. I couldn't believe that. I said, wow. And besides that, you get your name into a draw, entered into the draw for a PlayStation 5, plus a bunch of other products. I said, whoa, yes, sir. Put me down for that deal. Yes, sir. So, if anybody's interested in some Beehive products, Beehive, Beehive, can't be high. It's better to be high than be straight. I'll tell you that. And Beehive makes a good mac and cheese. It even tastes like mac and cheese. I'll be honest with you. I got a taste of mac and cheese in my mouth. It's crazy. Tastes like mac and cheese. That's crazy. So, anyway, hmm, that's cool. So we'll take and we're going to cut you loose. And as we said, check out Pops Cannabis, 71A into Provincial Boulevard in Listabeth, the tin dispensary over on the corner of Bowyer's Corner and Cape One Road. Right right tight to Mom's Duty Free. It's like you'll see the big sign there on the telephone pole. So have fun, take care, be safe, and you know what I mean. Peace.